What's going on, guys? It's DexMax here, and today I'm going to be playing some ladder matches with this Hog Rider Zapbait deck. So it's a pretty traditional Zapbait deck. It has minions instead of minion horde, but minions sometimes do get zapped. Also, we have a Hog Rider as a win condition along with our Goblin Barrel, which is really nice. So I'm at 4729. I'm going to try to get to 4800, but I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm not the best at playing live. So our first battle, going against level 12, and I just got to level 12 myself actually, which is really nice. So our starting hand is not that great, so we're just going to start off with a Hog Rider push. And since he just pumped, we are going to throw in our Goblin Barrel as well. Looks like he doesn't have zap or anything for that Goblin Barrel, so we already get like 1,500 damage on his tower. Looks like he's playing a Royal Giant deck. I feel like this deck is not that great against the Royal Giant. But we're gonna go ahead and log these Barbarians. So starting off the game, we have a bit of damage on his tower, but he does have an elixir collector up. Places another elixir collector, so we're gonna Goblin Barrel that. He plays his own just regular goblins, but I think we got a couple stabs with our Goblin Barrel. So we're gonna get our Inferno Tower ready for that Royal Giant and Skeleton Army as well. Inferno Tower actually locks onto his Royal Giant. We're gonna log that, and his Musketeer will get a couple shots off, but not that big of a deal. So we're just gonna wait for double elixir to hit, and then we're gonna go in for a big push. So I know he has Barbarians for our Hog Rider. Looks like he's not actually going to use his Barbarians, but he's going to have log for our Goblin Barrel. And we're in a bit of trouble here. We're just going to defend that with our Skeleton Army. He gets a little bit of damage off. And his Royal Giant is getting a lot of shots off onto our tower. He fireballs, so all he has to do is cycle to one more fireball and log, so we have to go in for a push here. He throws down another Royal Giant, which is really annoying. So it looks like we're gonna start off with a loss, because I know he has log and also fireball in hand, and that Royal Giant's going to get that shot off for the loss for him, or for the loss for us. So we lose 31 trophies, putting us below 4,700. So our second battle here, we're going against the level 11. We start off with Princess, I think.
Let's go.
He also starts off with Princess, but in the back. So we're going to log that, and then go in for a Hog Rider. And since we have Princess on the other side, that puts some pressure on the opposite side. So Hog Rider gets a swing off, but the Ice Wizard actually will die, and that Princess on the right side is still getting a ton of damage on his right. He's still not responding to our Princess. She's already gotten like, I don't know, almost 10 shots off, I think. So we're gonna use that Inferno Tower for his Royal Giant and Ice Golem to distract. I think he might have zapped there, but that was a little bit too late. So we already have his right tower down about half health and his left tower about 1/3. So we're gonna go in with a Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel. And he's gonna defend our Hog Rider with his Mini P.E.K.K.A. And he fireballs our Goblin Barrel, but he misses our Hog Rider, so gets a few swings off. We're just gonna log that princess. And he's barely touched our towers, so I think we're gonna put princess on this side, so if he plays minions along with his royal giant, our princess should be able to take care of his minions. Looks like he's just gonna play passively for now. So I think we're gonna go Hog Rider on this side and Ice Golem and Goblin Barrel on the opposite side. And he zaps, but it misses one of our goblins. So we get his tower down to 846 over there. So he just uses zap, so he doesn't have his zap for our Inferno Tower. He just fireballs, but that won't do too much. And I think he might not have zap in hand yet, so... Oh, he actually does, but he still misses one of our goblins. We're just gonna log that princess again. And once again he zaps, so we can put our Inferno Tower pretty safely. And now we want to go in with a Hog Rider push and Goblin Barrel in the back. And we're just going to throw in our prediction log. He zaps. So his tower is down to 504. We just got to get a little bit more chip damage. So we're going to go really aggressive here and put in our Hog Rider. And also Goblin Barrel over there. We're going to log. He zaps, but he actually put it in the far back, so our goblin survived and takes out his tower for that win. So we're gonna hop into another battle, and he is a level 12. I always want to start off with Princess right here, and then try to pressure his other lane, so he has to respond to both our Princess and our little push on the other side. So we're gonna go in with Goblin Barrel with our Ice Golem to tank. And he's actually playing 3 Musketeers. So Goblin Barrel gets quite a bit of damage off. We're gonna drop our Skeleton Army right on top. And hopefully he doesn't have Zap for that. So that's pretty good for us. Our 3 Elixir Skeleton Army destroyed 2 of his Musketeers. And our Inferno Tower trades evenly with his Giant. So I think he might be pretty down on Elixir, so we're gonna see if we can get through with our Hog Rider. He throws down his Ice Wizard and a Bowler, which counters our Hog Rider pretty well. Hog still manages to get 1 swing off. So we're gonna drop our Skeleton Army on top of that. He actually gets a really nice prediction tornado off. And we're gonna need to drop off our Ice Golem to tank for that. And minions are running after his tower. But he did get a lot of damage with his Bowler and Knight. So we don't want to go in for another push since he probably has Bowler for that. So we're just gonna play Princess. And he looks like he's starting off a big push in the back, so we're going to go offense, so he has to defend that. Goblin Barrel looks like it's going to take out his Ice Wizard and even get a bit of damage on his tower. So he has to play Knight on the right side to defend against our Princess. And we're going to drop our minions on his Bowler to take that out. And then we're going to send in our Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel in the back. We're going to log all of his Musketeers. He uses his Tornado, but his 3 Musketeers take out our Goblin Barrel. We're going to drop our Skeleton Army onto his 3 Musketeers. He actually has a freeze, which is the first time I've seen the freeze in this battle. But we take out that push, and I think we need to play Princess here and Log to take out all that. Yeah, he goes really aggressive with his Three Musketeers, and he gets a nice tornado off. But he used a ton of elixir, so he's probably down a lot in elixir, so we're going to go in with Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel. Hog Rider makes it to the tower, gets those 2 swings for that 1-0 victory. So we're 2-1 in this video now. We're gonna go ahead and play one more battle. I think we might even play one more after this if we have time. But we're gonna see if we can win this one. Pretty bad starting hand. We're just gonna play Ice Golem in the back. We're gonna use our Skeleton Army for his Hog Rider, and if he zaps, oh, he did zap, his Hog Rider doesn't get any swings off, and he just used his zap, so we can safely put our Goblin Barrel down. So there's our Goblin Barrel. We're even gonna put in our Hog Rider with that push, and he doesn't have zap for that Goblin Barrel, so we get a ton of damage on it. We gotta defend these elite barbarians. We're gonna log, and we have to place our minions on top of that. And he actually got a ton of damage with his elite barbarians and Mega Minion. He logged our princess, but it misses, so he basically wasted that 2 elixir. So he has to defend with Mega Minion. We're just gonna let that Mega Minion go on our left tower since he's focusing on our left tower anyways. He zaps our Skeleton Army, so we're gonna throw in our Goblin Barrel. We actually didn't need that Goblin Barrel because he just let us take out that left tower. So we're gonna defend here with our Ice Golem, drag it over to the other side, separating it from the Ice Golem so that we can put our minions. And then we're gonna wait for the Ice Golem to die and then put our Skeleton Army down. So he has our tower down to 490 now. So we are going to go for that right tower.
Let's go.
He has Ice Wizard for our Hog. We're gonna drag that Hog Rider over. Oh, we placed it one tile too much to the left. So his Hog Rider gets a ton of damage on our right tower. His elite barbarians take out our Hog Rider. Our Inferno Tower is still alive, so it does take out those elite barbs, but he just fireballed, so all he needs to do is cycle to one more fireball. I'm not sure if he can cycle in 10 seconds though. He's gonna zap and log, but oh, he actually didn't make it to his fireball. But we're gonna throw down our Goblin Barrel, and we take his tower down to 160. So we're just gonna try to cycle our zaps, or logs at this point, since 2 logs should be able to take out his right tower. So we're gonna log again. Maybe our Hog Rider will take it out. Doesn't look like it. But we just gotta cycle really quickly here. Play our Ice Golem and minions, and we have our log in hand. So we're gonna put that down, and that takes out his right tower for that 2-1 victory. So that should put us close to 4,800. So I think we're gonna play one more battle here, and if we win this, we should be able to get to 4,800. So starting off, we have our princess in hand, which is always good. He's playing Royal Giant, which is not too great for us. Maybe he'll zap that. He actually doesn't zap that, so that's a huge positive ability trade for us. We're gonna have to log that Electro Wizard so it doesn't get a ton of damage. But our Hog Rider makes it to his left tower and gets 4 swings off. So we're just waiting for that Royal Giant now. We usually want to defend first and then attack, because if you attack, he can defend and do a huge counter push with his Royal Giant. He's actually playing Sparky with his Royal Giant.
Let's go.
Sparky's actually not too bad against this deck since we don't have Zap to reset it, or any small troops to soak up the damage. But he's not going to place anything in front of that Sparky, so minions will do a great job killing off that Sparky. So we're going to log that huge push and Ice Golem to distract. And we want to use our Hog Rider here to distract as well. And then we'll put our Skeleton Army on top of his graveyard. And our Hog Rider even makes it to the tower. And looks like he just quit because our Hog Rider took out his left tower. So we're just gonna take that three crown victory before he comes back. I don't think that was a disconnect. I think that was just a rage quit or something, since we defended it pretty well and we even took out his tower. So throw down our Hog Rider and Princess. Having a hard time taking out his tower actually. But we're just gonna throw everything at his tower. Goblin Barrel. And there we go. 3 crown victory. And that will put us at 4,800. So I haven't gotten 4,800 in a while actually, so this is pretty exciting. And there we go, 48.18. That's not my personal best yet. That's 48.56. But I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Make sure to try out this deck for yourself before everyone starts using Executioner, because that card's really good against this. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next Clash Royale video.